once again. Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back. We are doing it. We doing it. 2 days of streaming in a row. Good Lord. Oh. All right. I'm here. I'm here. Okay. All right. Hello, good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to the NASCAR 2000 Thunder 2004 100% race length season series career whatever. It's back. It's back again. We just did Infineon last time. Sadly, I did not win, but the points are looking aight between the top two here. Very exciting battle for the points lead between the best driver of all time, the one who should have won most popular driver many more times than he actually did, and then there's Dale Jr., who has 50 career top 10s, which is such a strangely small number. It seems small. It just seems small after all the DNFing that we did last time. My Tony Raines grabbed a sick pole and a top 5 with a P3 at Sonoma Infineon. And I think I jumped up about 4 spots in the standings as a result. Yeah. But we're still in a very tight battle between all of the trash drivers. And we're going to Daytona with worn equipment. So I really, gonna be 100% honest, don't have a lot of confidence for this race. We've got just a complete garbage car, but the good thing is that this race is going to be literally the opposite of Infineon, and I'm basically going to be able to talk to the chat the entire time. So hope y'all have some shit to talk about today, because I could really use it. Anyway, so I didn't see who got the pole there. So we're already at 30 PSI on the tires. I really don't know what kind of difference that makes in the whole thing. We got Harvick on the pole today. I just need to qualify 35th. It's not going to happen, but I'm going to try. Let's hope for the best. Can I figure out the sweet spot for... Alright. That's a pretty sweet spot right there. Oh, I'm never going to be able to do that again. I'm never going to be able to run through turn 1 at Daytona on this game that smooth again as long as I live. It's not going to happen. Can I do it again? Not exactly. Not so much. That's a shame. It was looking good there. Well, okay, let's just scrub off some speed coming to the line. That's a genius move. 5,000 IQ over here, don't mind me. Oh, it's so bad. Oh, this is awful. Oh, this lap is gonna be so trash. Fuck me, dude. Yeah, I'm qualifying dead last today. That was atrocious. Wow. Just, why can't I do anything right? How can I not just hold a fucking line at Daytona? This should be easy, but no. No, I'm just incapable. See, I'm 2 miles an hour faster in this corner than I was in the other one. Christ. Well, that was just atrocious. That was just a pathetic lap. 41st. It wasn't dead last, but it's still no money. So, great. Wonderful. That is lovely. Simply marvelous. I guess in theory I could bump up the gear ratio to make it faster. I don't dare go higher than that. I don't dare. I don't dare do it any more than that. Oh. Oh, good Lord. I can't. You once had Benson finish second in the 503. I've seen Johnny Benson win it several times, actually. I think I pushed him to the win once, though, so maybe that doesn't count. Speak of the devil. Look who's coming off the pit lane. Alright, well, there's really no reason to keep waiting, so let's go.
Tonight, it's super speedway action under the lights. MRN is live at the Daytona International Speedway this evening with flag-to-flag coverage of the Pepsi 400. To win a race is something pretty special at any track. But to win here at Daytona, you're that much closer to becoming a legend in the sport.
There's no doubt about it. A lot of these NASCAR and Winston Cup drivers will tell you that it's really no different winning here than anywhere else. But those are the guys who haven't done it yet. Once their name is in the history books here, I guarantee you they'll change their mind.
2000 was a memorable year for Johnny Benson at Daytona. He was leading the 500 with 4 laps to go, but wound up in 12th.
And you know, he didn't even have a sponsor up until race day. Johnny was out front and looking good, but he got railroaded by a train of Fords after a late caution restart.
Bill Elliott has won the Most Popular Driver Award a record 16 times.
It's already been decided that the trophy will be the Bill Elliott Trophy once he retires.
The 174 car sure has had a rough time qualifying on these super speedways this year.
Yeah, but it won't hurt him too bad here. In fact, several drivers have adopted a new plan of attack for the super speedways. They drop back to the end of the field for the majority of the race. Then when the race is winding down, they hook up and try to get to the front. The key is not waiting too long to make your move.
The national anthem gets me a copyright strike in the stream. Nice fireworks.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice.
Here's the starting lineup for the race.
So,
Starting out front are the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet.
we're finally back.
Buildup.
For the first time this entire series, we've gone to the same track a second time. My strategy has not really changed. It's just survive. The odds of me finishing better than last, very low.
In row 4 are
I'm pretty much guaranteed that I'm going to be the slowest car on the track because my car is trash. And it's not even damaged yet. It's going to get worse when it gets damaged. So, great. But that's all right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Well, we got Kenny Wallace only playing 13th. Interesting. Would I ever do this with NASCAR Thunder 2003? No. God, no. Never. Ever. No. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I could make a song called The No Song, dedicated just to that one chat. That one message in chat.
Starting the race from row 11 are the Granger Ford and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge.
We already got 52 viewers. Goodness gracious.
Pennzoil Chevrolet and the US Army.
People are really interested to see me be last place at Daytona for 3.5 hours. But the good thing about Daytona is that the first race is 500 miles and the second race is 400 miles, which means we only have to be here for 160 laps. Let's get this show on the road. We are underway in the Pepsi 400. And I'm already basically about to lose the draft if Fittipaldi gives me up here. He could just go on my outside and get around me, and I would be powerless to stop the man. I would be powerless. He could just do it. And I would not be able to say anything in response. He'd just be gone. I wouldn't have time to say anything in response. He would just already be gone at that point. But yes, P40 is the goal position. I mean, it's possible that there could be enough cars that blow up to make that happen, but I doubt it. And here we are, already losing the draft. Yeah.
Okay, buddy. We're about 5 seconds behind the leader.
Oh, we're only 5 seconds behind the leader, guys. Yep, we're gonna make that up. Definitely. Now, what I don't understand about this game is that you're so trash at plate tracks, even though you'd think that they would be the one time of the year you'd actually have a chance of maybe having a good finish. Nah, you're still trash there. No difference. No difference. Casey appears to be super duper slow though. So there we go, there's a drafting partner. Maybe, if I can keep up for more than 1 second a time here. Nope. No, he's already driving off. Come on, Casey, lose the draft. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on, Casey, you can lose the draft. Casey, please. I need a whiff. I'm looking for a whiff on dead ass, and I got it. I'm actually drafting right now. Wow, look at this. Come down, Casey, so we can draft. I really don't want to be this high up the track. Yay, Casey is slow. Let's do it. Big time drafting partners. Oh, I also need to beat Mike Skinner if I'm going to get my associate money. And there's no guarantee that that's going to happen. Mike Skinner is usually the slowest car on the track every race, but I don't even see him, so he must have put a good engine into it. I guess this is a plate track. McClure is known to be a pretty good plate operation. What's the over-under on how many laps I'm finishing down? And the over-under is 6.5. Yeah, that's a good over-under. Actually, I think it should be less, because the race is shorter. But yeah, we're already seeing the pack fragmenting by the mini map here. So that gives you a good idea of how the game calculates their AI.
The 22 car down low.
So one Kevin Grubb by himself can pass both me and probably Casey if he'd not been cleared there. Now he's going for the spot. Look at him go. Look at Kevin Grubb go. All of his grubbiness.
Number 22 is still there.
In all of his grubbiness. Okay, so someone's fallen off the pace massively. Dead last is all the way back there. You can see him. Kyle, we need to work together. Don't pass me on the bottom.
Is still there.
Kyle. All right, fine. We're passing Casey. Didn't want to do it, but we had to.
Okay, we're clear.
And we're back to 40. Let's go. And there's Skinner.
Car is outside.
Oh, alrighty then. Show me the money. Show me the money, Mike. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Grubb is going to get the draft on to Skinner, and they're going to drive off. This is a scary moment. Oh, dear. Oh, da dear, da dear, da dear. Da dear, da dear, da dear, da dear. Please. Please. Come on. Catch up. Oh!
Hold it steady.
Oh, we're 3 wide! We're 3 wide for 38th place. Let's go. Oh! It's so tight, dude. Why is it so tight? Why is it so tight on lap 7? Imagine 40 cars on the F1 grid. That's slightly absurd. I will not lie on that one. Man, oh man, oh man. So, I've made a couple of passes. We need to do a moment of silence on lap 45. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Here comes LePage. We're coming up on LePage. I'm not trying to kill myself, okay? The car is tight. It takes up all of the space in the turn and slides up the track. If you want an example of how bad my car is, just look no further. Look no further than when I try to just go onto the bottom on lap 7 and slide all the way up the track and nearly die. Look no further. In any case, we are 20%, or not 1/20th. 1/20th of the way done with the race. Let's go. And I'm losing time to Grubb. Man, I mean, Grubb cannot be matched. The pace in this number 26 car is just absurd. I should really be sharing draft. I mean, I wish he'd stay on the bottom like this at all times. That would help out so much, but no. He's got to go up and clear the 57. So I lose the draft and lose all the time that I gain in his draft.
All clear, buddy.
In said draft.
Car outside.
Okay. See, Kevin, isn't this so much more convenient for both of us when you're on the inside lane and we're drafting together? Because you get the good points. You get the share draft. You get the green. See, there you go. All right, looking good. I don't remember where I was running in the Daytona 500, but it could not have been much better than this. Like, really, all I have to do is just hope that I don't get any damage in this race. And generally, that's pretty okay. That we generally don't get damage when everyone is spread out like this. It's just when it happens. You know, it just makes everything that much more inconvenient because we're just sharing draft with Kevin Grubb here. And the good thing, and you can tell, like, Kevin Grubb is slower than I am when we're in the draft. I think there's a good chance that he's faster than I am when we're not in the draft. Like, car to car. Well, basically, actually, if we're being honest, car to car, every single person on this track is faster than I am out of the draft. Which is why I need to be nestled up behind this 26 car as long as I physically can during this event. And I have to hope that the race goes on long enough and I don't get any damage and we start, getting into actual lap traffic, such as whoever the slowest car on the track is right now, because there will be a very good chance that I could share draft with whoever that is, and we'd be basically the same speed until obviously we get lapped, and then the guy that laps us, the other guy latches onto them, and then they're gone. So see, for example, right now, Kevin Grubb, he's made it up to this big group of cars. Now he's gonna have a lot more drafting power, So I have to watch out that he does not drive off away from me. I really can't let up off the gas at any point here. I have to be on the bottom in the draft at all times. It's a 5. Thank you, Marco Nezzi, but it's a 5 warning. Anytime you're ready, Super Chats. Anytime you're ready, Streamlabs. Anytime you're ready. Hello.
You're gonna give me 5! Only you know and I know the things we need to say.
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Number 27 is still
It's
there.
only you and I'm sorry. It's only you know and I know things we need to see. You know and I know things we need to see. Oh, it's definitely a good one. It's got a nuclear guitar solo in it too. You know what I really like about Michael Jackson is that a lot of his music actually has a lot of good instrumentation to it. It's not just filler pop. Like that's what's really good about pop music about from like the 70s and 80s is that it's not just filler. There's a lot of depth to the sound. There's all sorts of nuance. Maybe not so much lyrically, but like as far as compositionally. And like Beat It has an awesome guitar solo, and they didn't even need to put that in there. The song was going to be a hit regardless. They didn't even need to put a guitar solo in there. But they did, and it was awesome. And I'm so slow that Greg Biffle is just going to pass me on the outside in the corner while I have the draft. And Grubb might get away from me here.
Pace. Everything okay? All clear, buddy.
I hope he doesn't.
Got one eye.
I've been working good with Grubb. He's been
Still beside you.
there for me. And I think in the last race at Talladega we were drafting a lot with Greg Biffle. Well, here he is again. Maybe I'll abandon Grubb at this point if I can without, losing the draft. Without losing the draft, that's probably an important part here. Oh, Chase Montgomery is a rival. Oh, if he's a rival, then he's going to block me, which means that I'll get the draft at all times. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. And now he's getting out of my way so I don't get the draft. Well, that's just the opposite of what I wanted. This is the opposite of a good thing. Oh, man. My hand's already starting to hurt. This is awkward. We are 10% of the way into this race. 10%. We're flying through Daytona International Speedway. See Montgomery? See, this is what we're looking for here, right here. We drove off from Kyle Petty and those guys, but now we can't really seem to do anything with this group. I'm really just holding on for dear life at this point. I'm hoping Kevin Grubb figures out how to get back to the inside lane. But I really don't want to lose his draft in case he actually does and then has a ton of speed out of nowhere. Come down, Grubb. I'm gonna abandon you if you don't come down. Just a fair warning. See, I'm losing so much time on the outside. Yeah, I might be about to lose the draft. Yeah, it's very possible that I've just lost the draft.
You're halfway on fuel.
Yep. So much for that. Well, yep, could have told you that was going to happen. Well, if we're lucky, one of them is really slow and falls off. That's okay. pretty much shit out of luck. Pretty much shit out of luck in this race. See, I'm guessing the guys behind me are going to catch me so fast, or they're going to have the leader with them. They're just going to drive away. Good. Well, we're halfway to the first pit stop, so... What's my favorite Michael Jackson song? I do like Bad. Bad's pretty good. Or do I just say that because I like saying the phrase bad is pretty good? That's the real question. See, I've just got no speed at this point. See, they're mocking me. They're all the way up against the wall, taking the slowest route that they possibly could, and they're still driving away from me. Oh, how they mock me. But thanks to the 30 PSI, I should be able to take 2 tires over the course of this race. I don't know when the stops are going to be. I'm assuming I'm going to have to take one more pit stop than everyone else on the track, because that seems to be what happens in this game. I don't think that if a caution were to somehow come out at the end of the race, if taking tires would be a good strategy. I'm probably going to be at that point too many laps down for it to matter. But you never know. Well, now the real question is when? What exactly do I do when the group behind me catches? Because I'm just going to have to hope that they're side by side and I can block one of them and then get in behind the other and they stay behind me. That's really my only hope at this point. Because as long as the tires don't blow out, we're going to be fine. It's just going to get loose and tight at the same time. Which I don't think will be a problem. Which I don't think is going to be the end of the world. It's just that the pit crew needs to have a competent stop. Which is never a guarantee. I'm not sure if the leader has caught the second group, or the final group, or if he's all by himself and the final group is all the way back there. Because I could really use a drafting partner right now, and the leader is just going to drive away from me. I can maybe sling onto him for like half a lap, but it's not going to happen. I can't wait for BJ McLeod to make a cup start. BJ is just such a lad. Such an absolute lad. Fall back down. Yo, gonna come back up again. I think someone's fallen off the draft up there, and I might catch them. They might take the outside all the way around the track, and I might catch them. That's Kenny Wallace up there. We might be drafting with Kenny Wallace in like 15 laps. Eventually I won't just be on by myself. Is the leader still Harvick? We're about to find out. He's coming up on my ass. Whoever the leader is coming up on my ass, and it looks like a red car. So it's probably Dale Jr. or Jeff Gordon, because they've just been laying waste to the laps led counter. Unless Harvick's in his red paint scheme, that's always possible. Harvick could be endowed in red. And oh my god, they are coming. They are coming. Oh man, here they come. It's Sterling Marlin, Ricky Rudd, and Michael Waltrip. The breakaway for the lead. Sterling Marlin, Ricky Rudd, and Michael Waltrip. I think one person picked Michael, and David Honks picked Marlin, but he always picks Marlin. I'm going to try and get in here and get some draft. It's not going to work, but I'm going to try. No, it's just not enough, man. It's just not enough. I just can't, dude. I just can't. It can't be done. Drafting with these guys is impossible.
Number 40, it's up high.
Please, Sterling,
They're almost
lend me a hand, buddy. I could really use a drafting partner that won't just drive off like you're doing right now, Sterling. Sterling, please, Sterling, come back. Come back and take pity on me, you rat bastard. Well, Kenny Wallace is probably going to sling onto these guys and be all just fine. He's probably going to have all the speed in the world. Who's won all 17 races so far? I think Gordon has 3 wins. Dale Jr. has 2 wins. I think Stewart has a win. Waltrip won Daytona. Ward Burton has a win in the Coke 600. Mark won at Pocono. That's most of them. I did not just fuck Marlin. See in the distance? They're basically all together again. They're gonna be fine. Alright? I did not just manipulate the outcome of this race, alright? I think I slowed down Waltrip several times and he still won.
You gotta be low on fuel. Check your gauges.
Mark Martin, yay. And there's your pole sitter Harvick. There, these two are tandeming up to me. And they'll probably tandem straight past, because I have nothing for them. I got nothing for them. Yeah. Just go right on by.
Six car, up high. Number 6 is still there. Okay, we're clear.
I would swallow my pride, I would choke in the rhymes, but lack thereof, leave me empty inside. Swallow me down, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in nothing. I wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. Harvick, are you gonna draft with me? He was so slow going by, dude. What was that all about, Harvick? Are you trying to tease me? You tease. You fucking tease, because there he goes. He's gone.
Your right front tire's a little worn.
Gone like a freight train, gone like yesterday. Well, fun. Very fun indeed. Oh, we got a big old group coming up here. And yeah, Kenny Wallace has kind of disappeared from in front of us ever since everyone got by. 'Cause here comes Jarrett. Anthony Wayne is back there, I'm pretty sure. Dale Jr. Gordon might be having a bad race. That'd be big for points. But if Mark finishes ahead of Dale Jr., that's gonna be big in points. Maybe not so much when they're just a couple of spots apart, but oh boy.
88, it's up high.
Alex Johanig with the $2. Thank you.
Still there. Keep digging.
Oh dear.
All clear, buddy.
All clear. What do you mean by all clear? That sure didn't look clear to me. You lying ass.
The 8 car is down low.
And here comes LePage.
Number 8 is still there.
Remember when we drove past LePage like absolutely nothing? Yeah, he's back. He's back with a vengeance.
Wow!
That's cool.
Looks like we're gonna be
Rick
hanging
Ware
out with Kevin
Racing
LePage for an
Simulator.
extended period. That's gonna. Yep, definitely the Rick Ware Racing Simulator. I don't know. I haven't wrecked anyone yet, so maybe not so much a 100% accurate depiction, if you will. Not sure when the pit stops are coming. I think it was like lap 33 last time, so maybe it's coming up. Who knows? We'll find out here soon enough. And there's Gordon, so never mind. I guess it was a little hopeful to think that Gordon was going to have a bad race in this game. In this game where he is so disgustingly overpowered. He is so good. So good. And Stewart is also really good, so that's kind of inconvenient. I won't lie. It's pretty inconvenient. It would be a lot better if Stewart was slower and I could keep up with him more. But we can't have those kinds of nice things here. And here comes Kevin LePage. Yep.
Everything okay with the car? All clear, buddy. Got one high.
See, this is why you can't just do this, because LePage is going to drive off now.
Clear.
I gotta really be lucky if I'm going to keep up with him here. Oh, Gordon's not trying to pass him. Oh, that's a saving grace right there. Gordon isn't trying to pass LePage. This is so helpful for me. Oh, look at this. Screw you, Gordon. You can't even pass Kevin LePage and expect me to believe that you could be a champion. Get that shit out of here. Alright, so now Gordon is pushing LePage away from me, so I can't get LePage's draft. This is very bad news. This is almost a complete disaster. Almost. Not quite, but getting close. Oh, come on. Go around him if you're gonna go around him, Gordon. Oh my God, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Please, Gordon. Alright, fuel tank almost empty on lap 1, or lap 34, so probably should have gone down last time by. Won't lie about that. I might run out coming towards the pit lane, which would be, you know, not good. That's gonna mean I'm gonna even lose even more times. Oh, it looks like other people are pitting with me. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, LePage is pitting. Oh. Maybe LePage is pitting. Or he just felt like blocking me there for some reason. Gordon's pitting. Gordon is definitely pitting. No, I'm pitting, Burton. Get out of my way. There you go. Stop number 1. Right sides. Let's do this. Alright, so next stop would be lap 72. Which would mean we'd have to pit with 16 to go. Or 17 or 16 to go, so. Good work. Good fucking work. You have one job in this race, and that is to jack the car, and you can't even manage that. A stellar 15-second stop for 2 tires. Good. Oh, I should have took lefts. Oh well, it'll be fine. Actually, no, it's fine. We're gonna take.
Number 27. It's up high.
We're gonna take 4 tires next time by.
Clear on both sides.
And then we'll take rights. And then we'll take no tires for the final stop. Pick chicks. Oh, look. Well, would you look who it is? Look who's come crawling back. It's Kevin Grubb, who left me hanging high and dry not 20 laps ago. And he thinks that he's just going to get my draft like that. Well, I'm telling you right now, he ain't. Get your shit out of my face. Yep, I gained no time. Which is fine. Usually you lose time on pit road either way, so the fact that it's at a track like this, where, you know, it really doesn't matter what I do. It really doesn't matter what I do, we're not gonna have a good time. Did anyone see if the P43 was blown up or if I just passed them casually just now? Ooh, Gordon. Ooh, Gordon. Who's this? Kyle Petty. Oh, look, someone I was way far ahead of earlier.
The leaders are coming into pit.
That's great. Oh, and I'm tight and I can't turn. Oh, even better. It's starting to, it might be hailing outside right now because I'm hearing something. I'm hearing some ticks.
The 24 car, it's up high.
I'm hearing some.
Clear all around.
And that's usually hail. It's pretty small hail, but still hail. We're past Mike Skinner. I didn't look on the damn thing again.
Got one down low.
Pile Ketty. That's a good name. That's a good one. That's one of the good ones. Gordon, why do you hate me? I mean, the feeling is mutual, but still, why?
20 is exiting pit row ahead. Be careful.
No. No. Who's that? Is that Waltrip? That don't look like Waltrip. Oh. Oh, it's so tight. Oh, Dale Jr.'s pitting. Damn. I didn't even notice that he was the leader there.
Number 45 is gaining on you.
Yeah, we're officially 2 laps down because of that. Gina Torden. Your 2012 champion. That's 2012 NASCAR Cup champion Tina Gordon to you. Now, no, there will be no disrespect of Tina Gordon in this chat of our legendary female driver.
The 45 car is outside.
Alright. There he is, folks.
Number 45 is still
Mr. Incredible himself.
Okay.
I think The Incredibles would have been a much better movie if Kyle Petty voiced every character. That's just my opinion. But I feel it is a valid opinion nonetheless. Joe Nemechek is so fast. What is this? Joe, get back here. Alright, this will work. Whenever we get these slower guys that are lapping me, I need to use them as a draft to get around whoever I'm actually drafting with, just to make sure that whoever I'm drafting with doesn't get away with that second group. There is a whole lot of very scientific things that go into each and every one of these races. I can tell you that right now. There is a lot of mathematics going on in my head right now as we figure this shit out here. Do, 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 do. Ew. I'm stonewalling Jamie McMurray at the moment. This is very dirty. Very dirty. But it's worth it. It's worth it if it means I get a good draft. Alright. And there's Bill Elliott, who is amazingly not blown up yet. We are 1/4 of the way done from Daytona. 25% of the way complete with this race. Yeah. Bill's getting around me. There's no getting around the fact that Bill is getting around me. So let's see if I can draft with him. At least everyone likes me. At least everyone's a +4 or a +2. Ooh, we're keeping up. Ooh, Bill. We should not be up. We should not be up here though. We should come down the track a little bit, Bill. Bill, please, Bill. Oh, the draft. Oh, the draft. Oh, I'm getting so many friendship points. I'm getting 2 friendship points like every 15 seconds. Pretty soon, Bill Elliott's going to be my best friend, and then I'm going to be the second half of the most popular driver in NASCAR. We will be having a grand old time exchanging stories about how I finish last every single race and he does the same whenever he blows an engine. He's gone. Bill's gone. He's gone and he's not coming back. He's
Number 19, hello.
he's given up the ghost. That is for sure.
Clear. Number 40.
All right. In that case, Jamie McMurray. How you doing? Inevitable Rookie of the Year, Jamie McMurray. Who's doing better than he usually does, actually. It's usually a little bit more competitive for Rookie of the Year. Not really, but like more than it is now. It's not like 600 points at the halfway mark of the season like it is in here. It's more so close to like 200 points. Usually. Yeah, he's gone. And McMurray. Alright, well. Earl Kidwards. Yes. That's a good one. Earl Kidwards. Is the C or D silent? Because it would be Dwords or Cowords. But I don't think it could be Kidwards. Kidwards. 3 consonants in a row. Sticky Tin House. Is that like pterodactyl, where the P is silent? Would it be Sticky Tin House? Bobby Labonte are slacking. You're behind Bill Elliott, Jamie McMurray, Jeremy Mayfield, Bobby Labonte. The 7-time champ is slacking. Maybe he's slacking enough where I could be in his draft. Wouldn't that be silly? Wouldn't that just be downright clownish? No, Kyle. No. Just gonna squeeze right in here, I believe. Yes, Bill Elliott or Bobby Bonnie's on the bottom, thank you. Give me that draft. Give me that draft. I'm going 177, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Come back. No. Oh, it's lap 45. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. There, I did an extra lap.
Number 17, top 5. The 17 car is still there. Still beside you. Okay, we're there.
Caesar's Dreist. Or Cheese's Dreist, there we go. I'm actually slinging on to Kenseth here. This is a pretty solid draft that we got going on. All right. Ooh! Johnny, getting a little ambitious there, are we? Johnny. Okay, the left front's only just now gotten yellowified. Maybe I don't know. I was thinking I could maybe take lefts only on the next stop. But what I was planning on doing was taking 4, then lefts, and then, or well, maybe not. I don't know. Because my plan is for the final stop, which is going to come if this goes green somewhere around lap 144. Johnny Benson, get back here. I was thinking of taking no tires on that stop. But if I took lefts on this next stop and then rights on the next stop after that, we should be fine, right? I don't think it's a problem. We made it to lap 50. Lap 50. Lap 50. Which means on lap 50, at the middle, halfway through mid-lap 53, we will be, well, actually, no. It'd actually be like lap 54 and like 0.14159 or something. We're coming up on the 1/3 of the way done with this race, Mark, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to communicate right now, and failing horribly in doing so. Kurt's not getting away. Hell yeah. Sling a draft on that number 9-7. The number 9 large T7. There was a joke in there somewhere, but I couldn't quite pull it out. I could not quite piece it together. I actually had a decent amount of sleep for once, so my brain isn't on fire today like it usually is. Which is nice. It's nice being mentally sane for once. It's nice having a grip on reality for once. It's a nice change of pace, gotta say. Oh, here comes the leader. Next car behind Kyle Petty's the leader, so we're about ready to go 2 laps down. Great. Just great. Which would be fine if like the caution came out now and we were just a couple of cars that were tracked a lap down. Because Kurt's got to be like 15th or something. He cannot be that far ahead from the leader. Because we've seen a fairly good amount of cars come through, but it can't be more than 15, right?
The 45 car was looking hot. You're halfway on fuel.
Well, that's unfortunate. I could not keep up with the Kurt. So, what did we talk about at Michigan? We talked about old TV shows, I don't know that much. Did we get a really big music discussion going? Because I could easily talk about that for the next, 2 hours. And speaking of 2 hours, this is the 1/3 of the way done with the race, Mark, right here. So if everything goes swimmingly from here on out, we should be done with this race in less than 3 hours. So That would be good. So the race should there should be no reason why this race would go on for another, 3 hours after this. It should only be less than 2 hours from here on. But anyway, as you can see, unless Ryan Newman's the leader, which I don't think is the case, Sterling Marlin is easily out front right now. Oh God, here comes Petty. Alright, I gotta position myself perfectly so he can't get by me on the outside, but he doesn't try to get by me on the inside. There you go. And I'm tight. Oh, a 5. Batten down the hatches, it's a 5. What happened to Marlin? Is Marlin on fire? Sterling! Oh no!
You're gonna give me 5!
Coney Cipriani, who the fuck is that?
Sony Cipriani. That's a good-ass reference. Thank you, Mexican League, for the 5. That is a 10 out of 10 reference. Wow. Sterling Marlin blows up and I get a 5. What a combination of events that was. I think it was very likely that Sterling Marlin was going to win this race, so that's a big F. That is a big F. Like, I'm talking like 16-point font. That's how big of an F that is. And Harvick's out too! Oh no! Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? That is nuts. Terry Labonte, be my bro. Be my bro, Terry. Terry, come back. Please. Please come back, Terry. So now Michael Waltrip is all by himself out here right now. He is just driving. He is just on a Sunday drive at this point. And there he is. He didn't pit that time. Sterling Marlin is on fire. I can't believe what I've witnessed on this day. Wow, it's not going to show up either. It might show up. It might show up next time, Ryan. Yep. There's Waltrip on the outside, just driving around me like I'm standing still on the outermost lane possible on the track here. And he doesn't even acknowledge my existence after that. Unreal. The lack of respect on display by Michael Waltrip. I've actually got his draft right now. If the straightaway was a little longer, I would have been able to maybe close in on him, but no, that ship has sailed. So now it's basically Michael Waltrip versus Ricky Rudd for this win. Unless there's some other guy that I have not seen yet. Which could be possible. Very possible, in fact. Well, now we're up to 37. Because Marlin is on fire. And there's Ricky Rudd. P2. Hermie Sadler hates me. I'm sure that's perfectly reasonably justified for some reason. Jeff Green, give me that draft. Jeffy. Jeff Green. Come on. I got a 0 out of that. Are you serious? Are you serious? Mainly listen to a lot of 80s rock. Well. Have you ever heard of Vito? Vito. V-E-T-O. They are amazing. Vito is legendary. Just look up Vito. Just put that into your search bar right now. The word Vito 3 times. And if you see a thumbnail with like a pilot in it, you found it. You, sir, have found it. Minus 50 with Hermie Sadler. Unreal. I should be able to draft with Hermie for a while. Keyword should. Not if he runs the fucking outside lane, but You know, who am I to judge? There's also an album by Vito called Cathargo. That's pretty good. Best Phil Collins / Genesis album. Because I really like But Seriously. It's really close between No Jacket and But Seriously. Well, so much for Hermie Sadman. Well, at least he doesn't hate me anymore. That much. What other bands do I listen to as of now? I have like 1,000 songs saved to my hard drive. If you could be a little bit more specific, that would be appreciated. Is that Elliot Sadler's brother? Yes. Yes, indeed it is. What's the stream thumbnail look like? Oh, and Genesis. I mean... That's hard. That's hard. There's a lot of Genesis that's good. Genesis has a lot of variety. Like they're like completely different bands from start to finish.
Fuel gauge, not much gas left.
Oh, there's Dale Jarrett. Do I like Breaking Benjamin? Kinda. Not like intimately, I guess. I don't have any of their albums, if that's what you're asking. What other 80s bands do I listen to? The 80s is a broad decade, because there's some decent stuff. I think Black Sabbath had a few good 80s albums. But then, you know, it's all over the spectrum. The Bee Gees were great-ish in the 80s. You know? Death in June started in the 80s. Bad Religion started in the 80s. Tears for Fears was in the 80s. Yeah, fucking Tears for Fears. Talk for a few hours about that.
They're on both sides.
Mark, why do you hate me? This is such shit. Will I have this paint scheme for the entire season? Yeah, probably. How about AC/DC? Yeah, I don't really care that much for AC/DC, but they were in the 80s. Then you have Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces. Take you for your daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. The tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Oh, I feel I want to drown my sorrow, no tomorrow. Yeah, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, fucking 80s were where was that? Nine Inch Nails released, what first release was in 1989? I have never watched Donnie Darko, but I should. I really need to. I can't believe Kevin LePage got away and I have not caught up to him yet. This is awkward. But I've driven away from Kyle Petty, which is what surprises me. Like, unless he blew up, Kyle Petty has disappeared. Was Sweet Home Alabama in the 70s or 80s? It was in the 70s, because it was written before the plane crash. Dire Straits, yeah. Oh, there's Kyle Petty. Wait, is Jack spraying for position? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Running on fumes, buddy.
No! Jack Sprague is not for position, in fact. I'm actually getting lapped by Jack Sprague. I mean, he is a Daytona 500 winner in the other universe, so, I mean, he may as fucking well go by. I don't think I can handle your wicked speed. Oh, great Jack Sprague. Molly Crew, yeah. Michael Jackson, we were talking about earlier. Molly Crew was great. I don't think I'm going to make it to lap, what was it? 68, not 72, lap 68. So my calculations are actually off as far as the pit stops are concerned, so I should probably take lap 68, then lap 102 would be the next stop. 102. Then it would be lap 136, where I can take no tires on that stop. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take 4 tires here. We've got a pretty good gap, you know, to everyone else on the track. I really have no basis for that statement. I'll be honest. Because the right side is red there, or yellow. It'll be red when we pit. Okay, if I take lefts here, I could take rights on the next stop on lap 102, and then I could definitely take no tires on lap 134, but that would be probably a mistake. I would probably want to take lefts on that stop. So if I take lefts here, rights, then lefts. There we go. We're gonna do it. What's my least favorite genre of music? Fucking top 20 pop from any decade. Well, maybe not any decade, because Bee Gees was top 20. For a long time, they were top 20. Yeah, I'm going lefts. Country used to be good. Just to put that out there, it wasn't Florida Georgia Line forever. Like, we're talking Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings. They are fucking great. They are phenomenal. There, like a 12-second stop. Finally, a competent trip down pit road. It's only taken the entire race. Let's go. Hi, friends. Please draft with me. Hello, friends. Please draft with me. Kenny Wallace, you bastard.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Some leaders are coming in together. You can't stop listening to Mothra, and yet that's not really even the best song on the album. It's like the drums, fantastic. But the drums are fantastic on the entire album, so it's like... Alright, and we're drafting with Jeff Green. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Locked on target. I'm drafting with this one car. We are going to draft all the way to the lead, and we're going to win. Let's go, Jeff.
Number 88, now look.
Looks like some of the leaders.
And Hermie Sadler's just going to drive around me like I'm sitting still there. Thankfully, he pit, so that solves that problem. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, I'm asking him to change his way. And no message could be any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Woo! Na 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 na. Good shit. Good shit. Oh look, there's Jack Sprague, who I was drafting with before the stops, before the pit cycle. We need Formula NASCAR. Oh. I mean, hey, we're back, Calpe. There you go. We're actually pitting with everyone else for once. This is such a nice change of pace in this game. To not be 5 laps behind the entire field on pit road. No, Jeff. Think through this very carefully, Jeff Green. If you get around Jack Sprague, he's probably going to draft with you, and Jack Sprague is going to be so much better at drafting with you than I am. Like, just because I slowed down right here, I'm probably going to lose the draft to both of these guys.
Still there. Take it easy.
Stay down here, Jeff. Don't give Sprague your draft. Jeff, Jeff, come down. Jeff? Okay. Jack Sprague, we're going to draft for a while. Let's go. Whee! Oh, the speed. Oh, the speed. Don't block me, Sprague. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is the worst thing that could have happened. They're going to drive off. I'm done. Sprague's gone. Sprague is absolutely gone. Yep. There he goes. Bye, Sprague. It was nice knowing you. Nice knowing you, buddy. Yep, it's over. God damn it. Yeah, this game is fucking difficult. Even when you know what you're doing, like, it likes to punch you in the mouth. I think everyone else is going to have to pit the same amount of times that I have to pit.
Number 11 is inside.
We should not run into the issue where they're going to be able to make it to the end, but I'm not. God damn it. Oh God, oh 5. Oh man. Watch your volume. Anytime you're ready, Streamlabs.
You're clear.
Hello? Hello? The chat is on top of it though. I don't think you got a word.
You're gonna give me 5!
Yes. I'm giving her 5. When you going to come back for Minecraft and other games,
I'm gonna be
pals?
honest, I haven't even
Lol.
started editing. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I haven't even started editing. Yeah, that's 3 5s in the first half of the race. Good shit. Good shit. Alright. This is going to be awkward, to say the least. Oh, Nemechek comes down. Nemechek comes down. Yes. Yes. I fit perfectly into this hole. Let's go, Jeff.
All clear, buddy.
I've got to work the next $10. I gotta work the next 4 days, so I'm gonna have plenty of time to edit there if I can try and start getting to work on the next Shadow Cult series. Subscribe to the Shadow Cult, by the way. Joe! What would I do if someone gave me $100? I would probably jump out the window. Halftime break. I mean, we can take a halftime break. I really don't need to, but may as well. May as well. What if someone donates $999 because that's the highest? I've seen people get like, well, that might be just different currencies because I've seen thousands in other currencies. Oh, it's Christian Fittipaldi. Oh, isn't that interesting? Christian Fittipaldi is about ready to go a lap down. Well, that means that I'm guaranteed to finish ahead of you. Get fucked. Goodbye. Let's go. Oh god. Favorite Looney Tunes character. There's so fucking many. Oh god. Oh. The car is not handling in the way that I would like it to. Gonna be honest. Things are looking rough. Get him. Get that draft. Let's go. Newman better win Sunday. He better. Better win. Better win. Oh, here comes a bunch of cars back there. And any number of opportunities where I can lose the draft here. I haven't seen Kyle Petty in a while. He's my closest competition right now. Oh. Gotta keep Brett Bodine covered. He's not for position. He must be having a good time because Brett Bodine is not for position right now. Okay, well, okay. I have made poor judgment on this day. Ooh. Okay, we're looking at good recovery. Alright, lap 81 is complete from Daytona. That means I think we'll just take the halftime break just to do it, so don't go anywhere. The Newman character is gonna win in his first race back, right? Don't go anywhere. We will continue the stream in a moment. Here's some music. eBay for a copy of that Food Brain album, either physical or I mean CD or vinyl. Food Brain Social Gathering. I have the Mop CD. Holy shit, look at that. It's only $15. Fucking A. What have I been doing with my life? Wow. Alright. Well, I'm going to buy that after the stream. Hello. Welcome back. This is the Pepsi 400. Current leader is indeed Michael Waltrip. He has led 38 laps. I'm surprised Rudd has led any. Waltrip has just been a monster today. Jarrett and Martin are together. They are battling in the top 5. Dale Jr. 5th. We gotta go all the way back down to here. Joe Nemechek running a solid 8th. There's actually, yeah, there's 13 cars on the lead lap. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, Bill Elliott, Johnny Benson, Terry Labonte 17th. Hermie Sadler 19th. Wow. What a run out of Hermie Sadler. Jack Sprague 22nd. See, they're really trying to make up for the fact that these guys have been trashed this season. They are just motoring today. And I'm gonna probably fall back to 39th in points as a result. Biffle 32nd. Ward is 33rd. Good lord. Then there's me in 37th. And people that are out. Marlin and Harvick, who blew up on the same lap. Marlin led 25 laps. What a poor bastard. Poor bastard. But we are a lap ahead of Fittipaldi, technically. So, that's good. But in any case, this has been your halftime break. And my hand hurts so much that I cannot put it back, my finger back onto the accelerator button. But we still got, you know, half the race to go. So, that's 100%. So, we lost that draft, whatever draft that was. I think I got tight and let Wallace down below me, so I think that's fine. I don't think that's a problem. It's not good, obviously, but we still got Brett Bodine. He is indeed still behind me. He is a full lap ahead of me, but he is indeed behind me. I think technically if I let him around and I try to draft with him, I think the guys behind me are just going to drive around me either way, so.
The 11 car is still there.
I mean, I can try. I can try to make this work.
Still there.
No, he's actually slower than I am. We finally found the one car on this track that's slower than me. Never mind.
Still there.
Never mind. He's just going to drive around me on the outside, and he doesn't like me either. Wow.
On both sides.
Unreal. The disrespect on display by Brett Bodine. He doesn't even like me. He's going to lap me and not even say thank you. I'm going to let him around me. He's not even going to say thank you. Unreal. Unreal. The level of disrespect that Brett Bodine is showing. Oh, come on, Brett. Come on, Brett. You cannot honestly be this much faster than me. You cannot actually be this much faster than I am. This is absurd. Wow, dude. And it doesn't help that he's taking the absolute outside lane either. That's only hurting me. You're not gonna lie on that one. That's only a negative. All right, we're starting to make sense of this. I think a little bit here. Which commercials are dumber, Geico or Progressive? I definitely think. Oh, that's actually tough. I want to say Progressive is more annoying. But then there was that one Geico commercial that was horrible. Isn't most Geico commercials, like the ones with the actual gecko, those aren't too bad. But then you get like the half man, half motorcycle guy. And then you get, and it wasn't it Geico that did the Here I Go Again meme. Here I go again on my own. Bam, bam. Going down the only road I've ever known. Geico used to be really good. They used to be really good. Progressive really hasn't ever been that brilliant. Like the only benefit that Progressive has ever brought to like the world probably would be like Rule 34 of flow, and I'm in the law, so much for Brett Bodine. That was about to be really good, because Brett Bodine caught Casey. That could have gotten bad, but if Brett Bodine got around Casey, I don't know. I would have had to choose between him and Brett Bodine to draft with. But now I get that decision made for me. We are going to be drafting with Casey now as he falls back. We are actually putting him a full lap down at this point. So it's Christian Fittipaldi, who is a full lap behind me at this point, and now Casey is also going to be a full lap behind me. So if you add that to Harvick and Marlin, who are out, then the worst that I could possibly finish in this race would then in turn be 39th. So yeah, good things, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Real people, not actors. Fuck that. Remember when this game had online? No, I don't. I've never played a PS2 game online. Bill Elliott blows an engine, no! Oh no, Bill! Bill! It's back. The Evernham engines are back. No. I miss $5 footlongs. I kind of miss the Subway that we used to have here. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so tight!
Number 30 is inside. You're clear.
Just sailing off into the turn there. Had to get out of the gas on that one. That was not good. That was not a good moment. Fuck my ass, dude. Are you kidding me? We went this entire race without me slamming into the wall once. And now look. And now look. We're losing so much fucking time. And Casey is gone at this point. It's no competition. I was closing in on him, and now it's over. I hate this game. Fucking hate this game.
Number 18, now low.
I shouldn't have taken the break. I should have just kept going. I shouldn't have taken the break.
Still there.
Bill, Bobby, you better not fucking drive off like nothing. Wow, would you look at that? He's driving off like nothing. Great. Just great. Wow. Alright, so we're back to being with no one. At least I'm still ahead of Kyle Petty, I guess. Got that going for me. We are indeed ahead of Kyle Petty. Yeah. Yeah. Kevin Grubb's out. Take that. Take that. How do you like the taste of that, Kevin? Leaving me behind like that, you piece of shit. Rat bastard. Now he's blown up too. We have a string of engine blow-ups here. When were the other blow-ups? There were like a bunch of engine expirations at the same time earlier. Harvick blew up and then Marlin blew up on basically the same lap. And I'm not catching Casey at this point. Oh, look! Rudd is the leader. It's Rudd. Rudd with the lead. But Michael Waltrip is right up his ass. Look. Yeah. Is that Gordon going a lap down, or is Gordon making a move for second right now? I hope he's a lap down. Why does Ricky Rudd hate me? Everyone hates me. I am despised. This is basically every driver on the track is also on Reddit. That's why they hate me. It all makes sense now. Unreal. 2003 version of Reddit anyway. I think it existed in 2003. Actually, I don't think it existed in 2003. I could be wrong. Dale Jr.'s out! Oh, his points lead! What is happening? What is happening? Everyone's out. No. I'm gaining so many spots. Yes, let's go.
You're clear.
Wow. Unbelievable. Gordon, draft with me. Gordon, come down the track. I can't be up here. I'm so slow. You'd think that going on the outside would give you that boost of momentum? No. Like it does in real life? No. It's over. Oh, it's all over. And it's been a long time coming. Some say it's too long. Her city, and now she'll be ready. Oh, is she asked anyone other than feet that it's true? 'Cause I don't wanna know. No, I don't wanna know. She can cry all she wants. Can I raise a TMS? This is the career mode. I don't have that choice. If I had the choice of going to Texas next, I'd probably take it. Either that or another race at Infineon. In fact, just a 36 race season at Infineon. That is what I would choose. Wow, I can't even keep up with McMurray. Mac Murray, it's Mick Murray. How is Jerry Nadeau doing? That's anyone's guess. Yes, Casey! Casey is slowing everyone up. You absolute lad. Actually, that's bad. Isn't that Waltrip right there? No! Is that Rudd? Is that Rudd in front of Gordon? I think it is. Rudd. The leader is gone. Michael Waltrip is gone. Oh my God, Gordon, you fucking... Yeah, Waltrip has the lead. He's that blue dot on the other side of the racetrack. He got around Ricky Rudd and is gone. Oh my sweet Lord. Michael Waltrip is a monster at this racetrack. You know, American Idol was doing auditions in like 20 miles away from where I was going to college a few years ago, and I was genuinely thinking of going. I was really gonna do it, but I just didn't. I couldn't decide what I wanted to sing. I couldn't decide what would showcase any level of specialty that I may have. Can you guys please just not be this fast so I can be competitive? I mean, 33rd is pretty good, even with everyone that's blown up.
Check your fuel gauge. Not much gas left.
Oh, we got a pit in 10 laps. Great. Oh, and they slowed me down. Even better. Casey, I want to draft with you. Oh! Well, looks like the caution is out at Daytona. And Kyle Petty just passed me. Yeah, that's great. That's fucking great news. Great. Well, I guess I can take 4 tires on this stop. I guess I could take 4 tires. Wow, nice camera angle. Okay, what's this gonna do to pit stops? We won't find out until the green comes out. It's probably gonna come out at like lap what? Lap 101. So that's gonna be lap what? 130, 38. So everyone's gonna have to pit one more time. So I am not going to get fucked over in that regard. The only question is, what lap is Mike Skinner on right now? Waltrip's gone. He's the leader. He's probably gonna win by a country mile. So I could really pit whatever I want now. But the car's gonna be such a slow fucking piece of shit. Jeremy Mayfield III, what a legend. Alright, so it's lap 99. So it's 61 laps to go in this race.
We made it to lap 100.
Made it to lap 100, some fucking how. And look at that. Well, would you look at that? Mike Skinner is on the exact same lap that I am. Well, that's fucking marvelous news, because now that the car is super fucking damaged, it's gonna be slow as shit. And Mike Skinner is just gonna drive off like nothing happened. Great. Just wonderful news. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you so much for doing that. Just fucking great. No speed whatsoever. That's just wonderful. Yep.
The 43 car is outside.
Yep. Fittipaldi was the slowest car on the track before that. And now he's just going to drive around me on the outside. And the yellow's out. Alright, well, that's actually good. Because now there's going to be less laps in the race. So we don't have to be here as long. Yeah, get fucked, Gordon. Fucking break your stupid ass shit. Wonderful. Well, unfortunately, I can't pit from here, so... Great. Any interesting notes? Yeah. So Dale Jr. losing an engine has put him so far back now. He's basically lost 100 points in this race so far. Alright, well this is interesting. Did we line up like this last time? The best I can finish is 33rd, so... But that does mean the worst that I can finish is 35th, so I am locked. I am locked into this position. The worst that I can finish is the sponsor goal, so that's good. If I don't get fucking wrecked again, obviously. That's a big caveat. That's a big if. A big ass. Let's see if I have any fucking speed whatsoever in Kyle Petty's draft. Come down, Kyle. 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 Alright. The answer... Daily double. Why? Kyle, come down the fucking track. So I can see how much speed this piece of shit car has. Yeah, there's no speed. There is no speed. Kyle Petty is officially faster than me. Yep. So I'm already not going to get the qualifying objective sponsor. Oh, now you come down. Now that you're all the fucking way over there, yeah. And Mike Skinner is easily faster than I am. So, that's going to be 2 sponsor monies I'm not going to get from this race. Casey was on the second slowest car on the track before that. And there's still plenty of time for all of these guys to get around the track and lap me when they get around me. So, that it's still very possible that Casey and or Christian Fittipaldi can get back by me and take me out of primary sponsor objective too. So, great. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. It's all around a good time that I'm having right now.
The 4 car is looking to pass.
Well, all that matters is I just stay ahead of this car, just stay ahead of Mike Skinner. Everyone else can go by. But Mike Skinner has to stay behind. And ideally, it looks like Casey and Christian Fittipaldi might, just might, still be slower. Maybe. Highly unlikely, but they were kind of falling off there. So if they did happen to get around me, I could maybe draft with them, and they wouldn't drive off like fucking Kyle Petty. Just one of them, though. Not both. Not both. Okay. Drafting is happening. Drafting is happening. Alright, Casey, now come down the track. No? Not gonna come down the track, huh?
Number 41 is still there. Still beside you. Be patient. Number 4 is coming low.
I'm definitely taking right side tires on the stop, by the way. Whenever that may be. What I should have done was pit under the caution that we just had, so I could have like an extra lap of fuel so that I can pit whenever these guys pit, so I don't lose the draft. That would have been a good decision. Come down the track, Casey. There you go. See, how hard is that? This race just got a lot less fun, not gonna lie. At least I get to repair the car after this race. At least I don't have to go to the next race with a destroyed piece of shit. That is one good thing here. That is That is one good thing I can get out of this race. Coming down the track, Casey? No? Well, fuck you then. There you go. See? Doesn't that you take the entire corner to get down here and then he's still driving off like nothing. There you go. There you go. All right. Looking good. Kinda. Not really. The fact that Kyle Petty is absolutely gone at this point. When the leader catches this, this is gonna get ugly. I'm thinking. I'm just hoping that it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. No one is slower than I am right now. I drove away from Kyle Petty earlier because I was faster than him, but if I was faster than Mike Skinner right now, me and Casey would drive off. But we're not, so. This car is such a piece of shit. Look at this, I'm barely hanging on. I need Fittipaldi pushing me from behind to even keep up. That's so pathetic. That's so pathetically awful. There's still 48 laps left in this race, too. I guess Kyle Petty hasn't gotten that far out, all things considered. What is the oldest NASCAR game that I have? Probably written at NASCAR Racing season 1996, because NASCAR 98 was made in 97, and then obviously NASCAR season 96 was made in 96. So, yeah. So that'll be the one. That would be the one in that case, wouldn't it? I think that's how that works. Alright, so Casey is officially a slow piece of shit too now. So why don't we try Fittipaldi instead? There you go, Christian Fittipaldi. There you go. Hello, Christian. You're a lap down, which means that I can be behind you and not lose the position. So now let's see what the 43 car can do. Let's see what the 2009 Cup champion can do in 2003. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Do I have NASCAR 2000? Yeah. I was thinking of doing a series on NASCAR 2000. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, Casey's falling off the pace. Casey's looking what I would look like if I didn't have the draft right now. Casey's looking like what I look like even with the draft. Fuck me. Fuck off. Alright, I'm not sure what I'm trying to accomplish right now.
Number 43, you still there?
Yep, this is bad. This is very bad. Very, very bad. Yep, I had to do that.
The 4 car has got to run on you.
There. There. How hard was that? Good work. You figured it out. See? If you did that every lap, we might be able to catch Kyle Petty.
Number 4. Now
Big might on that one. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. I'm going to lose the spot anyway. Cool. Very cool. Very cool, in fact. Yeah, he's probably going to drive around me on the outside here. Nice. Nice. Yep. Oh, it's so slow. Can I do a 100% career in NASCAR 2000? Is there 100% races as an option? Probably. I mean, that doesn't sound very fun.
all over your back bumper.
This isn't very fun. That doesn't sound fun either. Come on, Skinner. Fall off pace. There you go. There you go. Fittipaldi, just stay on the bottom. Stay on the bottom. We could lose Skinner. Come on. Come on, 43. Put that Dodge into gear and let's go. Let's go. Oh. Stay down. Stay down. Yes. Yes. Oh, he doesn't have the draft. Come on, Christian. We got this shit. We got it. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, I think we might have done it. We might just be there. We might just have lost Skinner. Oh. 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 Yes. Yes. Yes, Christian. High fives. High fives for that one. Oh, you legend. You may have pissed me off, Michigan, Christian, but you have absolutely, absolutely redeemed yourself on this day. We have lost Mike Skinner. I just need to draft with Christian Fittipaldi just like this for the next 40 laps. For the next 42 laps. Plus a pit stop. And we'll be good. We did it. We did it. High fives. High fucking fives. Looking good. Looking good.
That's someone we can trust out there.
That's someone we can trust out there. I mean, I'll take your word for that, crew chief. He was kind of being a sly devil back in Michigan, but hey, we got him today. Nice. That's one way to lose the draft. Do you have to, what? Yeah, no. It really doesn't matter what their level of allyship is. And I'm about to lose the draft. Because he's not going to lift for me. I'm just barely in the draft right now. This is, it's a miracle that I'm keeping up at the moment. Basically, I'm going to have to go Infineon and just be locked onto the screen at all times if I'm going to keep up with this draft. I think it's too late. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. I'm just barely hanging on. Wow. Great. Oh, people are pitting. What? Oh, that's an interesting strat. There's a bunch of people on pit road. Either like half the field just blew up, or people are pitting. Which could save me. Which could very well save me, except one problem. I can't pit for a while. I have to go 34 laps on this tank of fuel. So, I have to pit lap 135 or later, basically. And even then it would be, I'd probably run out on the white. Great. Fucking great. Well, guess what I have to do now? Now I have to block Mike Skinner for the next 40 laps. That'll be entertaining, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. Stay up there. Stay the fuck up there. So Waltrip leads. Bobby Labonte might be on the lead lap. Or Ricky Rudd is. And Mark's on the lead lap. Mark, look at the move. Look at the move on the bottom that he's making. Everyone's stuck behind Skinner. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Mark's going to take the lead. If he could get a lead lap here, that would help him out so much in points. No, Waltrip. No. No. Keep doing what you were doing, dude. No. And now Fittipaldi's pitting. Alright, so. This is a slight disaster. I really think that people are going to start pitting here and ruining me as a result. Because oh no, it would be lap 120. It would be 125, not 135. Mark, please, give me the draft. Give me the sweet, sweet draft. I need it. I need it now. It's my money and I want it now. Please. Well, Mark's second. That's good. If we add a late race restart, crazier things have happened in this game on late race restart. Alright, well basically, I pretty much have to pit whenever Mike Skinner does at this point. I've really got no other options here. Because it's so fucking slow. It's so fucking slow. Oh my god, and it's also tight. And on top of that, it's also tight. Beautiful.
Number 4 is coming high.
Are you pitting? No. Casey's gonna catch us at this, right? Yeah, the only person on this entire track that I'm fast enough to keep up with in draft is Casey. And if Casey could catch up and get around Skinner and then get around me and we pit at the same time, like we could absolutely draft and maybe get away from Skinner. Maybe. Anything's possible. It could happen. Stranger things have happened. Because here he comes.
You're clear.
Yeah. He's caught Skinner. Oh, I have a rival for some reason. Nice. That's necessary. Is it a 60? I guess we're about to find out, because apparently Dale Jarrett's mad at me for something. God knows what. I don't want to keep him back there, just to be safe. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me. Okay, he must have been a 58. He had to have been a 58. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright, Casey. You have a very specific mission right here and right now. And that is to draft with me. Come back, Casey. Why are you going so far out? No. This is not, no. Okay, I could pit from here and make it to the end of the race. So if Casey pits, whenever the 41 car is coming down pit road, we're coming with. And he's gone. And he's gone. Who is texting me? Please stop. Please stop. Oh, who's pissed off at me now? Who else? Who else is mad for no reason? Huh? Tell me. Kenseth's mad. Fuck him. I don't care about Kenseth. Don't hit me, you asshole. How much? Oh, I didn't see that. Someone go back and like pause the stream and tell me how many points that was.
Number 97, down low.
Another 35 laps of blocking Mike Skinner.
Okay, we're clear. Number
Kurt
4
Busch.
is gaining on you.
Oh my god. Fuck. Have I told the story of when I was thinking of saving that for a story time, but like drawing it would just be so tedious. Such as the last 30 laps of this race. Tedious. Are you pitting, Mike? If Skinner's pitting, I'm pitting. I don't think he's pitting. He's up off the bottom. Casey up there pitting. Doesn't look like it.
The 4 car is
Wow.
going high.
Just wow.
He's gonna make things tough on you.
I really don't care. Oh, now who's mad? Is everyone on the fucking track just a rival now? Is that just what the game felt like doing? Is just making every fucking person on this track a rival? $48. Thank you for looking at it. That's a strange number.
Down low.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy.
I don't fucking care. And you know, Gordon's super damaged, but he's not slow like me when he's damaged. Oh no. Oh no, he is still just as fast as before. Nice.
The 30 car is down low.
Yep. Still just as fast.
Clear.
No hampering of speed in that car whatsoever.
Number 11, down low.
Oh, and there's Brett Bodine. Remember the several hours that I spent with him behind me?
Clear on both sides.
Can I actually keep up with Brett Bodine in the draft right now? Hang on, don't tell me. Why is he still mad at me, by the way? Alright, well, this is a disaster. This is a fucking disaster. Get the draft. Keep up with this bitch. Share draft, I guess. Fuck it. I have to pull out all the stops. And it's over. Mike Skinner is going to beat me, so I'm not going to get associate money. Great. Just great. I'm so happy about this. Just great.
The 12 car is up high.
Cool. So 30 more laps of doing fucking nothing.
Number 12 is still there.
All thanks to Jeff fucking Gordon.
Clear on both sides.
Just fucking amazing. So happy about this. About the fact that we're just going to sit here for the next 30 laps and have absolutely nothing happen.
You need fuel.
Going inside. You're clear. He's still there. Okay, we're clear.
Remember when I said there's plenty of time for Fittipaldi to unlap himself and pass me? Yeah. Basically, at this point, I'm just waiting for him to show up. Because if I finish 36th, then I'm getting no money at all from this race. We'll have been here for 2 hours now, probably 2.5 hours, well maybe not, 2 hours and 20 minutes by then.
Clear all around.
We'll have done this race for absolutely no reason, because if I just died on lap 1, that would have been the same amount of money that I would have gotten.
The 32 car.
All thanks to Jeff Gordon.
Clear.
This is fun. So much fun. So much fun. Oh, I'm almost out of gas. Huh. I forgot about that. Well, I sure hope someone pits with me.
No one outside.
No. Well, that's wonderful.
You're clear.
Well, now we're even more screwed than before. So, great. Wonderful. Right side tires, I guess. Fuck it.
The driver now hits his marks and the crew jumps the wall to begin the service of this machine. It's going to be a 2-tire stop. They're also going to add 1.5 cans of fuel. Everything looks pretty routine on this end of pit road.
Great. Now we have a great pit stop when there's absolutely nothing on the line. There goes Fittipaldi, by the way.
Car is outside.
Apparently. At some point.
All clear, buddy.
Supposedly that was Fittipaldi somewhere.
The cars are pitting.
Oh, people are pitting. Shit. Well, that helps me. Cool. That actually helps. So that actually is good. So thank you. Thank you, Field, for pitting there. Maybe I'll get a drafting partner. I highly doubt it. Oh, speaking of drafting partners, shit. Well, there you go. Perfect. That's the exact drafting partner I was looking for.
Number 16 is inside.
Nice.
Clear all around.
When I said drafting partner, that is exactly what I meant. Now you're probably going to pit 2 seconds after I get behind you here, aren't you? Bodine's looking down low for some reason. I guess he's going to pit. He would have gone up to the outside already if he wasn't.
Still beside you. Make it
Look at
easy.
that. Wow. Brett, but wow. Wow. Wow.
Still
Wow?
clear.
Hello? What is happening right now? Exactly.
Clear all around.
Oh, they're pitting. Like I said, fucking Nostradamus is what my name is. You thought it was Kamikaze Games? No, it's actually Nostradamus. I'm just gonna change the name of this channel to Nostradamus because that's what I am. That's just what I am. That's just what I am. Fun,
The 11 car. is
fun
up
game,
first.
guys. Fun game.
All clear, buddy.
Well, Brett Bodine doesn't hate me as much as he did coming into this race, so I guess if we're going to accomplish anything, may as well be that. Alright, so the question is, When did everyone start pitting? Because they can all probably make it like 40 laps on a tank. So if everyone that pit at some point pit then they won't have to pit again. But if anyone pit like before lap 119, then we might have some interesting things happen here at the end of the race here. Because the leader's on pit road. Yeah, NASCAR 8, they had a fantasy track named Walmart Speedway. And that was a new fantasy track. That was like the first fantasy track that had not been included in NASCAR or 2005. It was fresh. It was glimmering, shining, and new. And they made it specifically for that game. I don't think it's in the PS3 version. Or if it is, it's like completely different or something.
Still there. Careful.
Goddamn Mark Martin. Look at that. He has a shot at grabbing the lead away from Michael Waltrip. That would be insanity.
Clear on both sides.
Because he's right up his ass. And they're still the leaders. Unless that's Ricky Rudd behind me. In which case, you know, Waltrip is right behind Ricky Rudd. No, that's Montgomery and Nadu. So, yeah, it's a battle between Mark Martin and Michael Waltrip for the win. Walmart Raceway was in 06. Was it? I feel like, no, it wasn't. I'm pretty sure it was not. Oh, it won't turn. Mark, you legend, he's looking on the outside. Mark, oh my God, it's tight. I don't have any damage. Well, I have damage, that's why I'm so fucking slow, but I don't have any damage in the sense that, that if I hit the wall, if I tap the wall, I'm gonna explode. So, yes, 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 yes! Go, Mark! Go! Win this shit! You legend! At least lead a lap, that'll be good in points.
We got 20 laps left.
20 laps left. Oh.
Number 27.
And Waltrip's already going for the lead again. I mean, it was a nice thought.
All clear, buddy.
Yeah, that lasted like a half a lap. It was not in those games unless it was only unlockable through a cheat code. It was not in 05, 06, or 07 unless it was a cheat code.
Got one eye. Clear.
Garg Barfel. Garg Barfel. Gargle McMarfel. And let's not sleep on Joe Nemechek. He's got a solid shot at the top 5 today. 'Cause I don't know who else ahead of me is actually on the lead lap.
Number 18. Up high.
Oh, I don't want to be 3 wide. That's just me though.
Still
Just
beside
my
you.
opinion on the subject.
Okay, we're clear. The 18 car up us.
Well, that didn't go as planned. I was hoping that Biffle would fall back more, but he's in Labonte's. Oh! Elliott Sadler blows up. Well, that's a safety net for 35th. Alright. Alright. Okay. There you go. Nice. Well, I'm all by myself. Very lonely. Very lonely out here. On this track. Oh, and Herbie Sadler's also out. The Sadler's out on the same lap. What is this game? Why do two people blow up at the same time every single time? This is insanity. The timing. The fucking timing is impeccable. I don't get it. The tag team of the Sadlers out on the same lap. Well, there's Mayfield. He was third on the restart. He's fallen back considerably.
Got one us. Okay, we're clear.
Oh my god. And Sadler was so far ahead of me that I still have not passed him yet.
Got one outside. Clear.
You and I together in our lives, secret and free.
You haven't got much longer on that left front
But
tire.
why can't I let myself down line and watch you die every day? I think back to the time when dreams were what mattered. Dust stuck in new naivety. She said you never let me down, but the horse stampede rages in the name of desperation. Is it all just wasted time? Can you live with yourself when you think of what you left behind? Is it all just wasted time? Can you live with yourself when you think of what you left behind? Am I going to finally pass Elliott Sadler this lap? Yes. After all these years, I am now 33rd again. It's only taken the entire race. Yeah, I've never been higher than 33rd this entire race. Not during the pit cycles or anything. I have been at 33rd or worse this entire race. Damn. That's going to negatively impact my driver rating on the racing reference, isn't it? Bad. Bad. Bad news. Bad news. Bad news. Still no sign of Mike Skinner if he even pit. Who knows? He might just be about to go this entire 60 lap run on no pit stop. Could very well happen. Wouldn't surprise me if it did.
Keep him behind you if you can.
Clear all around. 2, no fines. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, he's just gone. Just look at him. He's gone. I can't physically keep up with this. You managed to get NASCAR 07 to work on your PS3. How? How? What kind of crazy
Still there.
mystical arts did you have to do to make that happen?
Clear.
Robbie Gordon still likes me from the last plate race, which is nice, I suppose. Oh, is Dale Jarrett getting ready to run into me down the backstretch and end my race with 5 laps to go?
88 is still there. All clear, buddy. The 88.
No, he's at a 56. He would have absolutely hit me there if he wasn't. If he was a 60.
Only 10 laps left.
Was it a fat PS3? Because slim PS3s don't have backwards compatibility. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This race is just, ugh. It's just pain. This race is pain.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
You bet my hand is sore. Yeah, I'm probably going to be feeling it tomorrow. Because I've basically, this entire race, you know, most races I lift off of the gas, you know, for a split second at least in the corners. This one, I've just had it locked down the entire time. Like, I am definitely going to feel this tomorrow. Have I ever thought about doing a NASCAR Thunder 2002 simulation? I don't think they have a simulation mode in NASCAR Thunder 2002, but I haven't put the game in for several years, so I don't actually know for 100% sure. They might not. But I think they probably know. Oh, thank you God. It's the white flag sponsored by Credit One Bank Lab. Here at wherever we're at, Daytona. There's only one lap left. We're almost done. It's been a long, tedious race. We've had no speed the entire time. Then I got wrecked and I had even less speed. But we're gonna survive. We're gonna come home in 33rd. But all we're gonna get is the primary sponsor money, which I highly doubt is anything special. Because actually I was wrong. We could have finished as low as 40th in this race and still have gotten the sponsor money. So yeah, so basically once like the Sadlers blew up, we were basically locked into getting into getting enough money for this primary sponsor. But the primary sponsor is worth like $9,000 per race. So basically, this race was extremely pointless. This race, we really did nothing. We really accomplished nothing in this race. Wrecking out probably would have been more productive. In any case, we're going to come across the line. This race was only 2.5 hours long, which I am going to take happily. No sponsor money for me, because Mike Skinner finished one position ahead of me. Mark won! Oh my God, he got him!
Yeah, all those guys led laps.
Mark got him!
What really matters is the last one. It's
Holy
saving
shit!
votes for last type deal.
Holy shit.
174 car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
He stayed in the fight all race long.
Oh my God, dude.
His way.
The
Oh my
174
God,
car
dude.
made
Are
some
you
friends
serious?
out there during the race.
He won. He got him.
Other drivers are
He
important in
fucking
NASCAR
got him.
Racing Cup Series. It can make you or break you.
We
I
hope you
can't
enjoyed
believe
the
it.
race tonight. For Barney Hall and everyone here at MRN, good night.
Oh my God, that makes this entire pointless race worth it, to be honest. That was miserable, but that makes up for it. Wow. Do we get to see a replay of me getting dumped? No. Car's in pretty good condition right here. And in here, it's looking decent. Maybe that's just the distance on the camera, and then it's destroyed in that one. Wow. This isn't the worst list. I've seen worse lists. We got a bro and Christian Fittipaldi. Casey's happy. Dale Jarrett and Jeff Gordon are not. Oh, 32,000. Oh, that's better than 9,000. I guess that's the per race income. So we're gonna leave the track with more money than I came in. So I guess that's objectively a good thing. So there you go. Mark Martin wins after leading 6 laps over Michael Waltrip, who just had the race won. Joe Nemechek 4th. Wow. Mayfield 8th. And look at this. Look at this. 10 cars on the lead lap. Wow. That's a lot. Gordon 13th. Steve Park 5th. Jack Sprague 17th. Are you kidding me? Brett Bodine 19th. That's such horse shit. Ken Schrader 21st. Chase Montgomery 24th. That's such trash. Such utter trash. LePage 29th. I finished 33rd. Over Christian Fittipaldi, and then Elliott Sadler and Hermie Sadler blew up on the same lap. Dale Jr. and Johnny Benson. Johnny Benson blew up at some point. Kevin Grubb blew up with Bill Elliott. And Sterling Marlin and Kevin Harvick, the pole sitter, finishes last. Wow. But there you have it. Daytona is complete, which means the next race might actually be interesting, as opposed to what you just witnessed. So let's save that game. Save that game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, there was a lot of engine blowups this race. This was looking like Las Vegas with all the blowups. Maybe next year, if I have a faster car, like we could go to Vegas and maybe get like 20th from all the blowups, the blow-up dolls. So there you go. After winning at Pocono, Mark Martin will get the win at Pepsi 400, and he's going to take the points lead with a solid 57 points over Tony Stewart. Dale Jr. falls all the way back to third, minus 88, and the 88 sits fourth, minus 130. Harvick, Busch, Gordon, Rudd. Gordon's really low in the standings. Bobby Labonte in 10th. Jimmy Johnson all the way down in 12th. Waltrip is 15th. He's got 3 top 10s. What a legend. And Mick Murray is all the way up in 16th. Like, this is one of the best seasons I've ever seen out of Mick Murray. But 16th. Good lord. Marlin screwed over. Terry Labonte, that's a pretty good spot in 20th, to be honest. To be 100% honest, that's not even that bad. Bill Elliott, as he struggles to accomplish anything with his life. He sits 26th in points. Jerry Nadeau, what? Wow, Jerry Nadeau, dude. He's in 30th. Ouch. That sucks. Ken Schrader, 31st. Robbie Gordon is 32nd. Good lord, that's awful. Sprague jumps. I'm only 36, so I'm still 36 in points. I've got almost 100 on Fittipaldi, so that's good. But that brings my average finish to 32.5. So if I have a sponsor objective of finishing in it at an average finish at 35th, I could easily do that. Gordon still has the most wins on the season. Mark has 3 poles and an average finish of 7.8. Nice. Alright, but since I got some upgraded guys, I got better. Okay, I have one more race on these sponsorships, so if we see an average finish of 35th, I could probably take that. I can take the best possible qualifying one, and then we'll see about that. Maybe there'll be a finish 40th in point. That'd be helpful. I really wish that these paid more, by the way. And so I got better guys here. And as for shop editions, 2 more races on that. So I could probably afford to overhaul something. So let's see here. I could get up to 55, 59. But I'd have to pay. Oh my god. No, actually, that was more expensive than I was expecting it to be. I think we're fine on tire wear. I'd much rather be faster. And yeah, this is such a trash engine. If I can make it a 55-55, that'd just be stellar. Or I can make this body a 56-55. I mean, a 59 on the tire wear is pretty alluring, you gotta admit. Okay, so repairing is gonna be cheap. I can repair everything for 30,000, right? I can repair the engine for 30,000 and repair the body for 31,000. So that's shit. Okay, so theoretically, if I were to overhaul this for 2 races at 171,000, let me get my fucking calculator. Calculator. 234 minus 171. I'd have 63,000 left. I can barely afford this. I can afford this. This, it would be such an improvement. But actually, hang on. Well, actually, no, don't hang on, because the engine shop is going to be the engine power. If it was the chassis thing here, I would wait. But I'm definitely not going to get the engine. I'm doing it. But I'm just going to repair everything else just to be sure. Overhauling this would be 144, but I'm not going to do that, obviously. And I'm guessing the body would be the same. Overhauling that. 139, yeah. Okay. I have fresh equipment for Chicagoland. What's after Chicagoland? What's the race after Chicagoland? Hang on. We need to do some planning. I need to make sure that I can have good finishes in the next 2 races to afford this shit. Chicagoland shouldn't be a problem. I think I should be able to get all the sponsorship objectives there. But it's after Chicagoland is New Hampshire. New Hampshire. I should easily get the qualifying objective there. I don't know what kind of speed I'm gonna have in New Hampshire. In fact, I might even go to manual transmission at New Hampshire. I might, honestly. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. We're so bad. The team just sucks so much. The car is just so awful. I have to do something. We're gonna overhaul this at 171,000. We're gonna repair the engine for $30,000. We're gonna repair the body for $31,000. There you go. Back down to 2K. Beautiful. Just beautiful. God. Pocono and Indy after New Hampshire. So I'm going to have fresh stuff for Pocono. So I'm going to have decent drafting power there. I'm going to have better drafting power than I did in the first Pocono race. So I should be better in the second Pocono race than the first Pocono race. Then Indianapolis. And I am not going to do good in Indiana. I'm probably going to DNF that. That's basically a guaranteed DNF. So, who cares? Well, there you go. The rival sheet still has a lot of names, but we're starting to add names to the friend sheet. Like Greg Biffle is okay with me. Terry Labonte is in that direction. But we have a lot of strong friendships, actually. Kevin Grubb, Fittipaldi, Kyle Petty, Casey. These are all guys that I'm going to be racing every single week. So to have them on side is going to be helpful. So, I should easily be able to qualify at Chicagoland, no problem. I don't know about beating Mike Skinner. I should hopefully be able to finish better than 40th. Hopefully Chicagoland has a lot of DNFs like Las Vegas did. Just hopefully. I'm just hoping for that. That's just my one and only prayer at this point. But yeah, I had $1,000 left at one point, so having $2,000 left, I mean, that's double $1,000. So, in any case, I think that's it. So, yeah. So thanks for watching this race. This went not as good as I would have liked it to go. But we had a good finish, good race result, good race winner. We've got a new chassis improvement coming along, 55-59. In any case, yes. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been Kamikaze Games playing Tony Raines, NASCAR Thunder 2004, 100% race length career, and